Alright? But I'm going to give you an overlap in case you want to make this one. So I'm going to give you the overlap for your packets. So this is small. So this is the overlap. Alright? So to do the overlap, measure 2 centimeters.
Yeah.
Okay. So for number 1, we measure with A 2 centimeters. That is for your overlap. This is a regular blouse. If I use this for a jacket, I might go 2.5 because the buttons are bigger.
Sorry, where is A? I can't see.
This A. So number 1 to A. Follow my notes, it says 2 centimeters is for the overlap. And at the bottom here, number 7, measure to B, 2 centimeters, that will be your overlap. Okay. You follow my notes. Follow my notes. I'm now.
So when you get to the bottom, Quillan, do you do it as a square or
No,
do you do it as
I
a
do it
kind of curve?
Short, very short stitch in gentle round. So I'm going to sew from the top, okay? I can't go too close, I need a bit of sewing allowance. So I'm going to do as small as possible, but enough for me to have a seam allowance. Stitch. You want to come closer? You're welcome to do that.
Yeah, short stitches.
I do quite short stitch of 2.5. Oh, no. Zigzag. It's too small. You want it to be close, but not so close. Is it quite long? Okay. Now I'm coming closer to the end now. So what I'm going to do is very short sewing stitch so I can do a gentle curve around. If I do a sharp V and a clip, the tip will come out. So I need to, so this time, oh, I'm so close to the edge. Okay, I'm really very close. Short stitch. And sometimes I walk. See, I walk. So you're not afraid, you don't have to run the machine, just stitch by stitch. Okay, back to number 2, 2.5.
That's all I did like that all the time.
Huh? What?
Most of mine is like that.
Okay. As close as I can, yeah? Okay. Good.
Is that
Now-
about 1/2 centimeter?
The whole thing about half,
Less than
quarter
half,
is
isn't
yeah.
it?
So
Less than
this is very important. Now please put the pin across.
Can I just have a quick shift here?
I wasn't very sharp here, but never mind. Okay, ready? No, don't be too close, otherwise you have no allowance here. So can you please make sure you put the pin across here? We're not going to cut across.
Steady hand.
Yeah. So what I do is, I do this, I do a little bit in the corner.
Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Don't cut the blouse underneath. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to do this first, right? No, I can't. This is the zigzag stitch by mistake.
I'll be interested to see how it kind of goes on that as well.
You know, when I make a, let's say we do a ball gown on some beautiful lace fabric, all that, you don't have a zip at the back through the whole thing because you spoil the lace. So this is the technique you use. You sew this opening all the way to the length of your zip. Then you stitch your zip back. So that your pattern is in one piece. A lot of the designers that beautiful hand-drawn, whatever fabric, you don't want to have a seam for the zip. This is what you need to do, all the way. Okay. What do you think?
Perfect.
Easy?
Good.
Not difficult, yeah? Oh, you can see how long did it take?
Very difficult.
So I'm going to I stitch here, tacking stitch. This is my tacking stitch. So when I have the collar,
Oh, beautiful.
and then my collar will be like that.
Ah,
Okay. You follow?
nice.
So you must do this one first. Now, of course, I have to do this part here. When this is done, you then join your raglan.
Okay, join
You can join your. Okay, I'll join my front to the front. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the back to the back, and then this side then you have the blouse. Are you clear on this one?
Yeah.
So your first task is to do this at home if you can. If you can't, don't worry. We take our time and do it in class. And this is quite hard, so I don't expect you to. If you can't do it, don't worry. We do it together next time. So this is the project for a while till we finish. Is that okay? First thing you do. Now, if you want to do the collar, I have the. Remember I said once you've done the pattern, are you clear on that one? Yeah? Clear?
It's clear now.
Try and do it
Well,
at
let me
home.
get home with the.
Yeah, take your time because I would suggest you practice a sample and do. You've seen how much extra I gave you, right? So I'm going to remove my pattern now, okay? Are you clear on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a loose blouse, so a little bit here and there, I wouldn't worry too much. So I'm going to open this.
So is it just one line of stitches all the way down the middle?
Yeah, one line to the length, alright?
Yeah.
So I'm going to at the center, okay? The pin, yeah? Center. Okay. You see, I'm nice and flat. Alright, I'm marking the center. You follow?
Aquila, just to check, is that right sides together?
Right to right,
Yes.
yeah. I should sew this first, okay? You know,
Yeah.
it'll be harder for me now, but I will do it later because it's quicker for me to teach you this one first. And then I'll tack again. Anyone done this before? The other ladies were here, you done it before? Okay, you have done it, it's done before, yeah. Because I'm used to it as well, so I have to be quite careful. You need to tack it. When you're working this on a bias, don't lift. I work everything on table or ironing board, and once you lift things, the weight will stretch it so that when you get out of shape. So I'm going to tack it.
So you can't sit on your settee in front of the telly?
No, not this one. Yeah. Even if I sit, I used to have an ironing board. Then when I do a lot of hemming, then I lower it up and I still work and watch telly. Because I was doing a lot of.
So really you're just following the pattern?
Yes, yes. So when I do facing for whether it's a skirt, trousers, neck, armhole, use it from your original pattern and you can't go wrong. If I trace from one to another, I tend to get it. You only have to do a little bit extra, the whole thing gets misshapen. So use the original. So now once this is the pattern, all right, and this is interfacing. You cut that first. Clear?
Yeah.
And then make sure you mark the center line, which I have done. And now I find I don't have enough fabric, so my pattern will be upside down. It doesn't matter. And then I'm going to press it. So we leave the collar last, because we need to do this first.
I think I'll write down what the sequence of work is first.
Yes, I'm facing. So at least you've done the pattern, right?
Yeah.
Are you clear the pattern, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You clear on this one?
Yeah.
But this technique is used for anything, the armhole, waistband, same thing. I always cut the interfacing first, then iron it onto my fabric, and then the shape doesn't move. And if you have a soft fabric, I have a soft one interfacing if you want. You know the soft one, if you want to use those, you can. Right? This is quite still, but it's easier to work. Then I will cut. So you notice I did not give allowance on the edge here because I'm going to, I will zigzag in the right, I'm going to turn. I've given allowance on this one, so I don't have to give any more. It sticks.
That's what I always forget. Leave enough room.
Allowance.
Yes,
yeah.
I've done that. I did it on one and then I forgot on the other side. I've done that so many times. I did it here as well today.
Today?
I did it with the collar as well.
Oh. So make sure you don't press the glue on the wrong side to the iron. So it's the first job done. And then I should now machine this. I'm going to use the zigzag actually because this one is like quite important part. If I do zigzag, it's quite untidy, so I would prefer to machine. Is it okay? So I use the same technique for waist spacing, armhole, same technique. Cut the interfacing first. Okay. Now I should really now
machine, right? But I won't do it because it takes a lot of time. So now I'm going to go onto the slit. Is it okay? So I'm going to give you the notes, then you can look with me. 5 is probably more than enough here. 5 is more than enough. Now, I can stop to here, and my collar still will be okay when I turn over. But it's nicer if my facing continue to my raglan. So you have your
At the back.
your sleeve pattern. So what I need to do is see your front. Okay, you put it back. Can you see? And you just continue here. So that's the first job you need to do, is to get your facing to the shoulder. I don't have to go so far, but it's nicer when the collar flip back. You have a nice facing inside. So at least can you do some? So are you whether it's worth teaching you so much or not? What do you think? Make it easy for ourselves. So instead of sharp here, I will now, because this has to come back and join here, you see. So I will just smoothen the corner. Can you see? So this is the actual collar for this blouse. Yeah. Can you see? All right.
So that's 10, so you do it about 9.
Sort of.
then.
No, wherever it meets.
Oh, okay.
If you were accurate just now and follow my right angle here, you will hit somewhere.
Oh, right.
Is it okay? Now,
Yeah.
don't go yet. If you were going to make this blouse, you sometimes have the lapel here a bit separated from the collar. A little bit, right?
Yeah.
To do that, even for today, you can also do that if you want to. Usually I do about, say, 2 centimeters here, or 1, whatever you like, it's a design. Then you join to number 1, then your collar is less, and this is the gap. Gap.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So for today, you have a choice. Your collar can finish here, which is that one, very pointy, or you can go up a little bit. There will be a bit of, but this one doesn't change. Do you see? Can you follow me? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if I do a jacket or a blouse like today, where I have a button, I might have a little gap so that you have it's part of the design. There's a little separation. You can do as much as you want. Or for today, you can just stop here, which is that one, very pointy. You prefer that one?
Only because it's
So even if I don't do any flattening, this is how the collar will be, is it right?
Yeah.
But I want to make, I'll just show you here so you know exactly where I cut it.